Hello students, welcome to lesson 2 about percentages. Remember in lesson 1 we saw about the meaning of a percent, and we said that percent just means out of 100. Now this video we will see how to express percentages as a ratio in its simplest form. Let us begin with part A. We have got 20%. We want to see how we can write 20% as a ratio. Remember, percent means out of 100. So this means that 20% means 20 out of 100. Now, we cannot just write 20 to 100 as a ratio, simply because we want to see this in simplest form. We want the simplest form. So we are going to move on and reduce 20 and 100 to get 2 out of 10. Remember, to get 2 out of 10, we divide 20 by 10 and we divide 100 by 10. So that will give us 2 out of 10. We can still also divide 2 by 2 and 10 by 2 such that we get 1 out of 5. And since we do not have any other common factor to divide by 1 out of 5, so this will be our simplest form. So therefore 20% equals 1 to 5. In part B we have got 45%, and that means 45 out of 100. Now we need to write 45 out of 100 in the simplest form. So we can divide 45 by 5, and we can also divide 100 by 5 such that we get 9 out of 20. So we get 45% as 9 to 20. Remember, we don't have any common factor of 9 and 20. So that's why we will leave it as 9 to 20. In part C, we have got 60%. And that means 60 out of 100. So it is the same as 6 out of 10 once we divide by 10 and we also divide by 10. So we have got 6 out of 10. But since we also have a common factor of 6 and 10, which is 2, we will continue to divide by 2 such that we get 3 out of 5. And 3 out of 5 becomes our simplest form. So 60% equals 3 to 5 as a ratio. In example 2, we have got mixed numbers. So since we have 2 and 1 out of 2, or 2.5%, we can change 2.5. We'll write it as an improper fraction to get 5 out of 2, and then we make it a percentage. So we write 5 out of 2 divided by 100. So for this case, we will change this division sign and we use this division sign such that we get 5 out of 2 divided by 100. And this 100 it is actually out of 1. So we can get 5 out of 2 times the reciprocal of 100, which is 1 out of 100. And for that case, we can actually divide by 5 to get 1, and here we divide by 5 to get 20, such that we get a half times 1 out of 20, which is 1 out of 40. So our ratio will be 1 to 40. In example B, we have got 7.25%, all 7 and 1 out of 4. So step 1, we convert 7 and 1 out of 4, we make it an improper fraction to get 29 out of 4. Since it is a percentage, we will still make it out of 100, and then change this division sign to this division sign, such that you get 29 out of 4 divided by 100, and this 100 we can make it out of 1, and then we get 29 out of 4 times the reciprocal of 100, which is 100, which is 1 out of 100. So that will be 29 out of 400, and the ratio will then be 29 to 400. Part C, we have got 33.33%. Step 1, convert the mixed number 33 1/3 and make it an improper fraction, and then divide it by 100. The division sign, make it this one, so that we get 100 out of 3 divided by 100, and this 100 we can make it out of 1, and then we get 100 out of 3 times 1 out of 100. So we can take away this 100 and this 100 to get 1 out of 3. So the ratio becomes 1 to 3. Okay? In example 3, we have got decimal numbers. So we have 4.5%. Remember, we know that percent means out of 100. So this means that 4.5% means 4.5 out of 100. But remember that 4.5 means 45 out of 10. So that's why we will have 45 out of 10 divided by 100. This division sign can be made this one, such that we get 45 out of 10 divided by 100, and we can make this 100 out of 1, such that we get 45 out of 10 times 1 out of 100. If we divide by 5, here we shall get 9, and here we shall get 20, so that we get 9 out of 10 times 1 out of 20, which is the same as 9 out of 200, and the ratio will be 9 to 200. In part B, we have 8.25%, which means 8.25 out of 100. Remember, 8.25 means 825 out of 100. So this division sign, we can make it this one, such that we get 825 out of 100 divided by 100, and then we can make this 100 out of 1, such that we get 825 out of 100 times 1 out of 100, such that we get 825 out of 10,000, which is the same as 33 out of 400. So the ratio becomes 33 to 400. Part C, we have 6.25%. This means 6.25 out of 100. 6.25 is the same as 625 out of 100, such that we can get 625 out of 100 divided by 100. Okay, and we come up with 625 out of 100 times 1 out of 100, such that we come up with 1 out of 16. So the ratio is 1 to 16. Now, to get more examples and practice questions about this lesson, get this textbook on page 30. In the next lesson, we will see a real-life application of ratios, proportions, and percentage, and it will be on page 31. Thanks for watching.